The Witch of St. Osyth, England, 1582. The wind off the Essex coast carried a damp chill through the small village of St. Osyth, its cobbled paths slick with rain and shadows. In a modest cottage at the edge of the woods lived Ursula Kemp, a woman both respected and feared. She was known as a healer, a midwife, herbalist, and whisperer of remedies. When infants cried through the night or cattle fell ill, it was Ursula the villagers sought. Her hands, though weathered, worked miracles with herbs. Her voice soothed fevers. Her teas brought sleep to the restless and eased the pain of childbirth. For years she was the quiet guardian of the village's health, until envy and tragedy turned her gift into a curse. One bitter winter, a woman named Grace Thurlow, Ursula's neighbor and once her friend, suffered a terrible loss. Her child, pale and burning with fever, died in the night despite Ursula's care. Grief twisted into rage, and whispers began to spread like frost across the fields. They say Ursula's remedies come from dark places. She talks to shadows. She walks with spirits unseen. By spring, the whispers became accusations. Grace stood before the magistrate, trembling but fierce, claiming she had seen Ursula muttering strange words near her home, calling upon spirits to do her bidding. The witch trials had reached Essex, and fear was stronger than reason. Ursula was taken from her cottage, her herbs scattered, her cat seized and killed for good measure. She was brought to trial in 1582, before a crowd hungry for evil to blame. When questioned, Ursula denied nothing at first, only saying she sought to heal, not harm. But as the nights grew longer and the cell colder, her resolve faltered. The guards spoke of shadows that moved on their own, of whispers coming from the corners of her cell. Finally, in trembling voice, she confessed. She said she had two familiars, spirits that served her in the forms of a toad named Vinegar Tom and a black cat called Tib. They brought her herbs, she said. They watched over her home. They whispered the secrets of the earth, teaching her how to heal, but the judges heard only witchcraft. Her words sealed her fate. On a gray morning beneath a sky heavy with rain, Ursula Kemp was executed by hanging. Her body was buried in unconsecrated ground beyond the churchyard wall. The villagers returned to their homes uneasy but relieved, believing the darkness had been purged. Yet peace did not come. For weeks afterward, strange things stirred in St. Osyth. Cattle died without reason. Children spoke of seeing a pale woman by the churchyard, her eyes hollow, her lips moving soundlessly as if calling for something lost. Some said they saw her kneeling in the grass, her hands searching the earth. Even now, centuries later, locals whisper that on cold nights, when the mist drifts low across the old church grounds, a figure can be seen, a woman in tattered skirts moving silently beneath the yew trees. They say she is Ursula Kemp, still searching for her familiars, her faithful toad and cat who were taken from her, and if you stand by her grave too long, you might hear the faint croak of a toad or the soft purr of something unseen brushing against your ankle in the dark.